Greetings everyone. The topic for today is related to the homophones. If you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel, subscribe it to get more updates related to the lessons which I'll be uploading or related to the videos which I'll be uploading in my different playlist. So most of the time people get confused in order to identify and to know about the difference between homophone, heterograph, homonym and homograph with heteronym. So you can see the definition for each particular type is mentioned below, and with it we have examples as well. So for homophone, whenever the words with the same pronunciation but different meaning, it is called as homophone. For heterograph, you know that the same pronunciation is there, but they have the different spelling and different meaning, as you can see that in right and right. So over here you can see that the pronunciation is same, right, right, but it's different spellings are there. You can say that the right with the writing, it's start with W, and for the right, which is right or wrong, we have R. So for homonym, you can see that same pronunciation is there with the same spelling, but different meaning is there. There are examples like well and well, kind, match. So kind has different meaning and match has different meaning. One is match for the play and another is matching. On the other side, you can see for the homographs, we have the same spelling, but we have different meaning for it. For heteronym, we have the same spelling, we have different pronunciation, we have different meaning. As you can see in bow and in read, or we can say read and read. So the different pronunciations are there, but the spellings are same. We say bow, and we have read and read. So next we have the heterograph, heteronym, and we have synonyms over here. We have identical words, we have the definition, we have the homophone, we have the homograph. Over here in the start, as you can see that we have the same pronunciation in heterograph, we have different spelling and meaning. For example, it's two, two and two, T with single O, two, and T with the double O, two, and T with TWO, we have the same pronunciation. On the other side, you can see that in heteronym we have the same spelling, we have different sound and meaning, like desert and leaf, and desert, arid region. So deserted and desert, we have the same spelling and we have different sound and we have different meaning over here for heteronym. For homonym, you can see that different meaning. For example, tire, its meaning is fatigue, or tire we have for a car or vehicle. So over here, meaning, we have a different meaning, but we have the same spelling. For identical words, you can see we have different spelling, like gases and gases. And for different pronunciation, about and bout. Over here, it's A-B-O-U-T and it's A-B-O-O-T. So for homograph, we have the same spelling and we have different meaning. For homophone, we have same pronunciation, but we have a different meaning, and synonym, we have the same meaning. In the next, what is homophone? So let's discuss it in a diverse way. Then we know that we have five main types of homophones. We have heterograph, we have heteronym, we have homograph, we have oronium, and we have synophone. The synophone is also a type of homophone. So in homophone, we know that same sound but different spelling are there, like no and no. So 8 and 8. One is for the number and one is for eat, past tense of eat. Then poor, poor. So for homonym, we have same sound, we have same spelling, like can and can, ring and ring, tire and tire. So for homograph, same spelling is there, but different sounds are there. For bass and bass, for bow and bow, for tear and tears. One is tearing and another is tear for when you cry. So we have the same spelling, but sounds are different and meanings are also different. For homophone, you can see that we have the same sound, but we have different spelling. That they found led in those noodles, and I led the way. So same spelling with the same sound. I will lead the way. Elliot is playing or the lead role. So led, lead, and the sort of the pronunciations are there. For homographs, you can see that the same spellings are there, but different sounds are there. They found lead in those noodles, and I will lead the way. So lead and lead, these are the two, these are the words which have different meaning, same spelling, but different pronunciation. Then in another category, the same thing has been defined when illustrated with different examples. As you can see, for the homophones, that we have the sound the same but are spelled differently, like two, we have discussed, peer discussed it, we have peer and pear, we have flower and flower, we have beer and bear. So so uh, again, we have homographs are written with the same but have different pronunciation and meaning. So you can see the bass, the fish, bass, the musical instrument, bow, a hair ribbon or a bow, to bend from the waist, and wind, breeze blowing in the air, and to wind, to crank or turn as it in a clock, to lead, to go first or in front of, and lead is a metal. For homonyms, as you can see that they're spelled the same and pronounced the same but have the multiple meanings depending on their use. So fair, something of equal value, and fair, a country festival, a county festival. So we have the same spelling, we have the same pronunciation, but we have different meaning. This is called as homonym. For scale, it is the meaning for this scale is a device for weighing something, and a scale to climb something. For pen, it is a writing instrument, and a pen an animal enclosure. The last one is bear, the animal or bear to tolerate. For heterograph, as you can see, we have blue and blue. So blue is forcing air and blue the color. Hetero means different and graph means look. So spellings, different spelling, different meaning and same pronunciation. This is heterograph. Heterophone, tear and tear. You can see the tear to rip apart and tear to cry. Hetero means different and phone means sound. So same spelling, different meaning and different pronunciation. For heteronyms, we have different examples listed below. As you can see, row, it's a fight, and row, a line. So affect with a person's feelings, and effect to change. One is noun and another is verb. So reside, to change places, and reside, to stay put. For dove, to mean jumped off, and a dove is a bird. For axis, the plural of axis, and axis, more than one X. So convict, a prisoner, or convict, to find guilty. For sinophones are the words that sound almost but not quite the same and have different meanings, like assure, insure, and insure are sinophones. I hope you have enjoyed this lesson. Don't forget to subscribe my channel to get more updates related to different lessons which I'll be uploading. Thank you.